let's try this again. EA going through something, but yeah, um, this is going to be week 6 recap and week 7 preview, and we have some great news on the horizon. Um, Long story short, I'm gonna make it long anyway. Um, the Oregon user, quit the dynasty for reasons on his own. No, we don't know. You know, but he has a son that is in high school that is doing great in basketball and football. I think I talked about this before. He's doing big things, man, and that's taking up a lot of his time. You know, we're all grown men. We're not little kids. There's only one high schooler in the league. The rest are grown men. Okay, so and so we have responsibilities, and family comes first. Kids come first. This shit comes last. But here I'm quitting, um, and we got a vet that came back from the last dynasty when it first came out from 25. Uh, he started off with Michigan, ended up getting fired, and had to get whatever job that was available. And he picked up Tulsa. He ran with Tulsa, and he did some damage with Tulsa. Did he win a championship? No. But was he winning games against power teams that was able to recruit and do what they needed to do? Yes. Is he a great player? I wouldn't say great, but he's a good player for sure. And he's back. He's going to take over Oregon. He's going to be dangerous with them. Like, there will be no excuses on, whatever the excuse was for the other Oregon user. This guy won't have that excuse. He's built different. Also, he's a streamer. He streams his games, so that's going to make me, the team that runs Miami, the team that runs Georgia, and now the team that's going to be running Oregon, all stream on Twitch. So, yeah, every game should be streamed from here moving forward. At least be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but we're all right now in one conference, so my streams will get every user game anyway. My game against the old Oregon user, my VOD or something was messed up and it wasn't saved, so that game is not saved. And it was a great game for me. I won 6-3-7, had 4 defensive touchdowns. Like, I'm mad about that, but anyway, let's get into the recap of week 6. It was 2 user games that happened over there. We'll talk about that. And then this week 7, man, this week 7 is a blockbuster. We're getting now into the nitty gritty of the conference. With us all being in one conference, it's going to be blockbuster week every week. Starting with week 7. Oh, look, your boy got some commits. Let's go and see. Yes, sir. I am killing it in recruiting. I continue to kill it in recruiting. So that's what we do over here at Clemson, man. We recruit, we build, we get them out, we reload, we don't rebuild, we reload. But yeah, so let's get into it. Guys always want to transfer out playing style. Well, we'll get all that fixed up. Let's go. So, yeah, man, week 7, man. Let's just look at the matches real quick, though. So we look at it better here. Since we're all in one conference, we can do that. And then, SEC, Georgia, LSU, Alabama, South Carolina. That's a computer game. Oregon, so hopefully, oh boy, better take this team over. We won't be advancing no time soon, so give him the opportunity to get up in there, get familiar with his team. He's coming in with a losing record, but he's coming in the middle of the season. We typically do not do that, allowing anybody coming in the middle of the season, but no one typically leaves in the middle of the season either. So, whatever. And then we got my matchup, Clemson, Ohio State, and then another matchup, USC and Miami. Man, it's blockbuster right there. Made for TV. All right, so let's go over the recap. So let's go over this one first. Look at that score. Look at that score. Goodness gracious. Nobody was stopping nobody. Looked like the last person had the ball was going to win that one, huh? Let's get into it. So let's talk about it first. Before, y'all look at the stats while I'm talking. But so what happened was they played. So this is the game 2 of the game. Game 1. It was a slaughterhouse performed by Alabama, but SC was having technical issues. His game was glitching out. His screen was going blank for like 3 seconds at a time periodically. So he was trying to get a hold of Alabama because that's his younger cousin, family member. He was trying to get a hold of him as things was happening. He was recording the screen. He was texting. So if you're doing all this and the game is supposed to be playing, you're not really truly paying attention to the game. So the score was at this. I wasn't privy to see the game, but they were talking in our little distro. Was 63-29, and then the game finally just cut out. Right? Did he pull the plug? We don't know. I would have pulled the plug. No, I wouldn't have. I don't get down like that. But they so basically SC was saying like, look, man, I've been trying to get at you, even when it was, I don't know what the score was when they was doing it, but I was trying to get at you, let you know my screen was messing up, all this stuff was happening, boom, boom, boom. You was ignoring my calls, you was ignoring the text messages, and then eventually he did get a hold of his phone and read the text messages and was like, buddy was like, yeah, man, we need to restart. Like, my screen's been messing up, this and that. And Alabama was like, nah, bruh, my stats are too good. Killing it this game, bruh. We can't do that. We ain't doing no restart. But what ended up happening was the game just completely cut off. So Alabama, your stats are gone. Now, you gonna give them that head up fade, or we gonna do let's recreate, blah blah blah. I've had issues with the USC user, but I actually sided on his side in this argument. But I didn't, I didn't enforce whatever. I was on his side in this argument, because if you're sitting there texting someone that, look, this is messed up, boom, 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 you're trying to call them, you're not playing the game. You can't be, you know what I'm saying? You can't be playing the game and texting and recording the screen and all that at the same time. So my theory was, yeah, it got out of hand, but he had his hand off the remote a lot of the time, right? So whatever, they end up hashing it out, and they didn't even recreate the game. They redid the game from scratch, and this was the outcome. So my theory was, maybe Alabama was truly scared to run that fade back, because he knew SC was going to be play him tough. Has he beat him? SC has not beat him, but he's played him tough the last 2 or 3 games. And I guess this game was, as you can see, was no different. Look, Alabama had to come back and win. He scored 19. He had scored 5 more points in the fourth quarter to even tie it up. They went to overtime, and obviously, he won. But yeah, this was like, man, they were just going at it. Well, I wouldn't say they was going at it. It looks like Alabama, because I looked at this already beforehand. He had to go for 2. He was going for 2. Eesh. But Alabama didn't have the ball. But so we played 6 minute quarters. So he had the ball one full quarter, and that dude had it for 3 quarters. They was talking about auxiliary clock was implemented right off the gate. Like that's a no. Um, and USC he seems to not know the rules of the game at times. Like we've been doing this for 2 years, and he's still oblivious to some of the rules, which is crazy. You can't chew clock in the beginning of the game. Now you can do it in the fourth quarter, and then obviously when you're in the fourth quarter, if you got the lead, you know what I'm saying, you're going to chew clock, right? You want to preserve that win, right? So you can only chew clock in the fourth quarter. We have a punt rule. You got to punt if it's 4th and 4 or more. If it's 4th and 3, you can go for it. If you're in the red zone, you don't have to punt. But fourth quarter, punt rule is off. So first 3 quarters, you got to punt if it's 4th and 4 or more, except for if you're in the red zone. And then fourth quarter, you don't have to punt at all, right? So we got rules, you know. But yeah, this looked like this was a great game, man. Like they were just going at it. Alabama couldn't be stopped, and SC was trying to hold court. I mean, that's just what it looks like. You got the ball for 16 minutes, but he was just going down, and then Alabama looked like he was just getting the ball like score. He was like, oh man. Then SC was, you know, methodically, well, I don't know, I can't even say the word, but he was just marching down the field and doing what he needed to do. Did he get some defensive touchdowns? He had 4 interceptions. Oh, got a defensive touchdown again. Yeah. Those hurt. So that's what won Alabama in the game, pretty much, as it looked at it. That defensive touchdown, unless it was countered by another defensive touchdown on SC side. Like, it was just throwing haymakers. He had 3 interceptions. Did he get a defensive touchdown to? Yeah. Okay. So no. So both had defensive touchdowns. So that wasn't a game. Yeah, man. So that was a good game right there. That's what happened with that. This was supposed to be a user game, but the Oregon guy quit. He quit before they was able to play. So these were all computer games right here. Boom, 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 whatever. Right. So now, damn, South Carolina had a tough one, huh? He had a tough one against Notre Dame, huh? Damn. Let me see. He had to come back. Damn. Notre Dame wasn't playing no games. That's funny. Damn. I destroyed these fools. Yeah. Almost lost. Almost lost that one, huh? All right, so now, man, we let's get into the nitty of it. All right, so I'm gonna go over the games and predictions for this game of the week, huh? They're gonna get them national game of the week. That's weak, but I get it. 1-3, defending champion Georgia versus LSU. This is a brother-on-brother game, and LSU has this lead in the series. But my prediction, though, because Georgia has been on the heater lately, he really has, and he has the better team. So I'm going to predict Georgia gets this dub. My prediction is Georgia gets the dub. It will be a tough, hard-fought game, but I think Georgia will prevail. That's just my prediction, and most of the time I'm wrong on my predictions, but hey, throw it out there. This game, Alabama, South Carolina. The better team is Alabama for sure, but South Carolina is no slouch. He just don't know how to recruit. So his team is not good. um, Not as good as the other teams. But Alabama, for whatever reason, can't recruit either. But he can get transfers. So he kills the transfer portal. He kills the transfer portal. So he typically has ready-made players. Um, if you can, he can't recruit high school. You can recruit transfer players. You're still going to be a competitive every year. Now you're not going to have a team sustain, but you're going to be competitive every year. So Alabama has a good team full of transfers. This is going to be this is a computer game for Texas. He's going to destroy them. He should. I mean, that's a rival. I beat them. I beat them 139-0. Let's see if he try to beat that. He typically would. Okay, now the Oregon. So the old Oregon user quit. He quit for competitive reasons, in my opinion. He just wasn't competitive enough. He didn't want to put in the time, but he does have a son. We all got kids, okay? But he does have a son that is in sports. Is doing extremely well in football and basketball. It's basketball season now, so he's spend his time with his kids, man. Commend him for that. So ain't no hard will, no ill will, no hard feelings. But just stop complaining, BG, bro. Just everybody got the same advantages, and you had Oregon, so whatever. But we're getting a new user that's going to take over Oregon. This guy, Sachs, he was in the league. The first series that came out was Michigan, got fired, went over to Tulsa, and was wrecking shop over there. He didn't win no championships, but he was definitely wrecking shop with Tulsa. Recruiting and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So he's going to be dangerous with Oregon. So welcome back, Sachs, man. That's what's up. Then we got me and Ohio State, man. So this is going to be a good game. I believe I'm on a 2-game losing streak to Ohio State, if we've been honest. But he's coming to the house. First time. So the first 2 games we played. Yeah, I'm 1-2 against him because we played in a neutral site game. He set that up. He didn't want to get that fade coming to Death Valley. He was scared of that for sure. But now he's in Death Valley. I'm out for revenge. He did me dirty in the semifinals 1 year, going to the Natty, which he eventually won. So we out for revenge, man. He at the house, so we don't lose too many games at the house, man. We don't, and I don't plan on losing this one. But he's out on business. So he took his station. He out in Georgia, lives in Florida now. And so we're going to try to play in this hotel room. If the game is lagging, we're not going to play. If it's not going to lag on my end, I have great internet. If it's lagging on his end, we're just not going to play. To be fair, like I want a fair fight. I don't want no excuses at all. So we're going to try to play tonight. And if it's a good game, if it's not lagging, we'll finish it out. But if it's lagging, we'll play Friday. We'll be playing Friday. And then, but my prediction, I'm winning. Duh. And then USC and Miami. This is going to be a great game. I'll be able to watch this game because Miami streams. Oh yeah. Oregon streams. Well, the new Oregon user, he streams. So I stream. Miami streams, the Oregon user streams, and Georgia streams. So that's 4 of us in the league that stream our games. So I'll be able to see this game, which is going to be dope. I love that. This game, won't be able to see this one unless ain't nobody going to screen share with me. Obviously, he played the computer. He's not in yet, or the Oregon guy's not in the game yet, but I don't think he streams his computer games. I don't stream my computer games. And then this one, I'll be able to see this game too whenever they play it. because he does Miami streams. Now, as far as this game, this is going to be very interesting. SC needs to win in a bad way. He's won a foreign conference. One more loss, he may not be bowl eligible. Miami was at one point Michigan. He quit the league, and he came back and took over the Miami team. That the Miami old user, he retired from. He didn't quit. He retired from the league because of just internet issues and him being in the Philippines and it being a 17-hour difference time zone wise, and it was just hard for him. So this game, who has a better team? SC has a better team. He's able to recruit and he's able to hold up his team. He's just not a good user, but he's getting better though, as you can see against Alabama. But he put up donut against Texas. And who else? He lost, like he lost big to other teams. He was a competitive game against Georgia. I watched that one. I was able to watch that one. That was competitive until Georgia was like, no, let me stop playing. Let me stop playing with my food type situation. But so my prediction for this game, my heart goes with Miami because that's my boy. My gut says SC because he has the better team. This time I'm gonna go with my heart. I'm gonna go with Miami because it's still fuck SC. I mean, it's not a personal thing anymore. Like we had our issues, our differences. It got ugly. It got dark and ugly. It really did. But we're past that. But I don't like USC. I'm a UCLA fan. Okay, so it's fuck SC. Okay. So yeah, I'm going for Miami in this game. Miami. So I say Miami, Clemson, Alabama, and Georgia as far as the user game matchups. The South Carolina game, I think it's going to get out of hand for him just because his team is not that good. But again, with Alabama, they got a good team. He just can't recruit for whatever reason high school players. I don't understand it. He's not able to recruit high school players. So, but he can recruit in the portal for sure. So yeah, so that's my recap and preview of the games. We can go into recruiting. Look at that real quick. Like, I'm killing it over there, man. Killing it. And going after this guy because I don't want Texas to get him. Plain and simple. To that guy, it's five. No one's, boom. This is a tough match right here, because I tricked my guy in on a bye week because week 7 was already taken, and then week 8 and week 9. So I don't know if I'm gonna get this guy. I want to get him. How did the visit go? Visit went great. Visit went great. But it was a bye week visit, so don't mean too much. Oh, wait, Texas might get this one because they play. He played this week against his rival. It's the computer. He's going to blow him out. So we'll see. We'll see where we at after this advance. I might lose this guy, but I got some other guys in the wing. I'm just trying to be greedy, man. I'm just trying to be greedy, but we'll see how it work out. And then Georgia got him the following week, but neither of the 3 users, none of us are in his pipeline, so no one really has a true advantage, except for your visits. And my visit was a bye week, and those other guys' visits will be against users. So I think that's play a major factor into me possibly not getting this guy. So let's see. My guy York, I came in late on him because I was recruiting other guys. So I get him. He's in South Carolina. We put a fence over our fence, over our region. We even lock out South Carolina. So I get him. And then no users going after this guy. This is a battle. This guy, it's a battle with South Carolina. Oh, with South Carolina, I'm gonna get him out of here. And no one's going at it. So these are my other thumper, but look, athlete thumpers. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And if you don't, I won't tell you. Now, I don't gatekeep how I did, but I mean, I gotta keep some shit to myself, man. Gotta keep some shit to myself. But athlete thumpers, special. Yeah, for real. Special, okay? Special. And then, so these are the guys that I got. And, I got some guys on the back burner. We don't need to look at that. I'm not, so we can look at it. You know what? I don't have no scholarship offers to none of these guys, but I'm just keeping them on the back burner, you know? Oh, no, I did. No. I offered scholarship to these two. Because I got a stockpile of quarterbacks, man. I got done dirty with quarterbacks, man. Like, for real. How many quarterbacks I got going after 4? I already signed 2. Going after 4. Yeah, man, I got done dirty. And then my running backs. So he's a contact seeker, north-south receiver. Like, these dudes are, like, I'm trying to run everybody over. That's the plan. And then the north-south blocker. Like, my style is running you over. Okay? And then receivers, I got way too many receivers that I'm going after. But I signed 2 gadgets. And look, I'm cool with these 2. I don't even need to sign nobody else. But we're going after them. Though. Okay? O-line, yeah, we did pretty good over here. Center edge. Yeah, man. D-tackle. Yeah, then these are my thumpers and a lurker. So I got a lurker, got a thumper, going after another thumper. He's an athlete. Athlete thumpers are different. Got some corners. Signed safety, no strong safety, and I don't recruit kickers or punters. All right, let's look at the classes, man. So again, we're all in one conference, so we can just go here. That's crazy. 8 5-stars. So if we look at my 5 stars compared to even people who've signed it, like I got more 5 stars signed than they got commits. And like I said, with Alabama and South Carolina, I don't get it. And LSU was saying he's had a hard time recruiting too. Hey, look, I ain't giving the sauce away on recruiting, but that's the bloodline. I get a sauce away on your path to the coach and all that other shit, but sauce on recruiting? No, sir. I'm not giving that out. I'm not. Yeah, man. 8 5-stars. I think this is the most I've signed in the recruiting class for sure. Yeah, man. So South Carolina is going to get continue to get worse, man. You got to recruit, bro. And You can get high schoolers, but you can get transfer portals. I'm surprised Georgia down here. I think he may have a young roster, so he may not be going after people. Ohio State is down here, but he typically he shoots up like in the middle of the year, like for real. He's always top five. In USC, like I said, man, he recruits good. He has a good roster. Um, it's not as good as it was last year, but he got a good roster. And yeah. That's that, man. That's that. Week 7, man. We're gonna see what to do. I can't wait till we get into the further weeks where we can look at the awards. Oh, we can look at this though. Team stats. So I need to go to national. Yeah, I average 105 points a game. So, my first 4 games so 3 of them were computer games. So I'm done playing the computer. And one was against a user, which was Oregon, and that was pretty much like the computer too. So, yeah. Yes, we play on Heisman. But look what Oregon was doing. So he didn't play one of these games. This is his last game. But this is what he was doing. So, kind of shitty. You know what I'm saying? But listen, let me do it this way. Being last in the conference and you score 40 points, that's kind of crazy. But I don't think it's not too many more computer games for users moving forward. There's going to be some sprinkled in, but for me, there is no more. I think for a couple other teams, there is no more. But yeah, this is an offense average. It's crazy out here. But some of these stats is against users too, man. Like there's some users out here getting mollywopped. Like we gotta. There's gonna be a lot of scores being ran up when we play each other because I'm trying to win awards. In my mind, how my mind works, the awards and all that stuff means something to the recruits. Like we heavily emphasize winning awards over here at Clemson. So, yeah, Texas actually. So Texas played one user game. He was supposed to be 2. Oregon was supposed to be his second one, but he's played one user game. And then he got a matchup this week. This is against the computer again, so he's gonna put up dumb numbers on offense. What is it, man? We do what we do, man. But again, I had 3 user games in here. Okay, well, 4, whatever. Oregon was a user, but he was a computer. Alright, we battling for these sacks, man. He about to go crazy again, though, because he got a freaking computer game. So he about to go crazy in that game. Yeah, man, we be knocking heads off. We got 15 interceptions, 13. Yeah, he's going getting after it. Conversions. I don't know why I'm down here like that, but I am. And that's not cool. It's not cool at all. We'll go for 2. Rest on efficiency. So I don't like, this is not correct, bro. Like seriously, like you're telling me I've had 60 red zone attempts, and I've only got 23 touchdowns and 1 field goal. Like, that's, please. I get in the red zone. Man, I've been playing the computer, bro. This is not correct. It's not. It's no way. No way that's correct. You know what I'm saying? Now this looks correct. This looks correct. People get in the red zone. It's computer, man. I'm not getting. I average 6 points. I blank. I have 2 scores of something a lot to 0. So this is, in my opinion, slightly correct. But again, I don't know. Penalties. We got 25 yards already. South Carolina, what y'all doing? Y'all undisciplined over there, bro. No discipline. And then turnover margin. Yeah, man. We only got 5 giveaways and 27 takeaways. So, damn, Oregon was getting, man, corner pounders pushed back, bro. Let's see. He don't got a lot of turnovers. Hello. Speaking. Last name is Cockrell. Date of birth is 3/7/79. My address is 12041 West Genero Drive, Arizona City, Arizona 85123. I never received anything to send anything back. Me personally, as far as Evelyn, I don't know if she received anything, but I haven't received nothing to send anything back. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. I do not. Well, thank you. Hey, relax, brother. It's funny. You get taken care of. That shit just happened today. Relax. I just saw that shit. Uh, All right, so yeah, let's get back to it. Oh damn, I forgot I had this shit. Listen to me, get all my information out. Relax. No spam mail. Um, let's see here. What are we doing? Yeah, man. Turnovers. So yeah, so that's it right there. What else we got here? We go to the coaching stats. Just look at this. A little quick like. Um, see, the Oregon user left and put his whoever this guy is, put him on the hot seat. He ready to get fired, but he's going to be oh boy, Sax go ahead that team. But yeah, you see, who got 80 wins now? PJ. PJ said, "Give me in the 80 wins, man. Get me up there, man. Get me up there, man." Yeah, man. So that's what we got here. So we look at the coaching level 80, 69, 56. All right, let's look at the assistant coaches. That's where the money at. The strategist 74. That's office credit. That's good. The strategist 60. Talent developer 74. Yeah, that's why Georgia is got a factory going on over there. 64 architect, one talent developer. Well, if I think this offense coordinator will still stay. His offensive coordinator when Sachs get into the league, but that's good. Talent developer is the best. My guy got talent developer. You see his record with Clemson, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what he was doing with anybody else, but when he come over here, you know, he got stellar. Last year was my first year with him. We went 15-1. Now we're 4-0. So yeah, Liam, you're staying here. Yeah. So that's offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators. My guy is pretty good. Yeah. Had him from the jump. 83. Yeah, he up there with me. I'm 80, 83. Yeah. I think he's had him. Yep, he's had him since from jump. New defensive coordinator for him. He hasn't had him from jump. Well, actually, yeah. You know what? He's been a defensive coordinator the whole time. He got talent developer. That's dope. You better not fire him. Anthony Lynn, he's been there since jump. Damn, 17-5. Damn, Oregon has been mediocre the last 2 seasons. Dude is 17-5. It's crazy. Yeah, yes, you know, it's not fun when you're losing, man. It's not fun when you're losing. It's just not. And then plus we got people like myself that talk shit that makes it sting even more. It's not fun losing. Not in this league, man. It's not for the weak. Georgia, he got a new defensive coordinator. Why do I don't know. Whatever. He's new. Texas got a new defensive coordinator. He's got motivator and LSU got a new defensive coordinator. So these dudes fired their defensive coordinators and then he fired his too. Damn. 21? All right. Yeah. 3-1 with them. 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. 17-5 with Oregon. 52-35. He's been with them the whole time. He's been at Miami the whole time. Now Miami has circled through 3 different users. He's had him for what's that? 2 seasons, 2.5, 3 seasons. The whole time, the whole time. Yeah, man. So that's that. What else we was looking at? That's it, man. We don't need to go after nothing else. Season stats. As far as that, man, I hate that it doesn't show. Like, for example, all right, if I go to my defense and you look at my sacks, right? Then you go, let's just say, because Texas get a lot of sacks, so go to his. Right? A lot of sacks, different guys. But now, if you go to the national, where my guys at? Where's Texas at? What? What? That doesn't make any sense. So, okay, maybe we just go to conference. We're all one conference, so go to a conference. All right, so now that maybe we just need to continue to just look at conference for season stats, but I don't know. You need to get this stuff together, man. Larry Brown, we got the most touchdowns, but we don't got that many yards. Russian, yeah, we up there. He had a 500-yard game against a user. Crazy. Well, he got 15 points to be maxed out. See, I can see if he maxed out. You see, capped out. He's not. You can get him. Hey, let me give you guys some hands. Oh, you probably want to get that power. Yeah. Wait. Years ago. Oh no, you can get that. You better stop playing. Stop playing. This dude be getting injured though against user games. Receivers. I don't think we up here. We spread it around. Yeah, we in spread gate over here in Clemson because we have to be because I want people just keying in on one guy. Yeah, we spread it around. We spread that pill around, so you can't key in on just one guy, man. You have to figure it out. You have to figure it out who's the guy, because you go to other teams, you know who their guy is. For example, if we go to Alabama, no, spread it out. But he runs. He runs pretty good. Boom, right? I know for sure LSU. You know who this guy is, type shit. Right? He spread it around. Now let's look at LSU. Yeah. You know, you can name your guy. So he's named this one person, Justin Jefferson. Who's he throwing the ball to? Justin Jefferson. Key on number 2. And you stopping him. Because look at everybody else. Key on number 2. That's what you need to do. Key on number 2. That's what you need to do. And then this guy, you're like, oh man, he got 86 XP points. Nah, he is capped out. Trust me, I know. I already looked. Can't get no better. Can't get no better. Can't even put nothing over here. Can't get no better, brother. Can't get no better. Yeah, I look at everything, man. I look at everything. Yeah, so he key on him, his runner, stop him, even though he's not really his overall best back. Uh, these north south receiver running backs, special. You hear me? Special. Let's look at Miami. He's spreading this shit around for real, for real. What is running, which is not spectacular at all. And then we got Ohio State, right? Running with one guy. Kind of spread it around like, okay, that's his speed guy, obviously. That's his tight end, so you know he goes to his tight. So look, this is type of shit. When I'm playing a opponent, I'm looking at certain things, man. Like for real. He got some speed guys that he kind of go to. This is his so this is his possession receiver. This is his beach over the head receiver, and then he's throwing it to his tight end a lot, and then he throws to his running back. Right. Let me look at Oregon. South Carolina. We know what he do. He's throwing to one receiver exclusively, but he don't got the horses like that no more. He just don't. Nick Harper is now walking through the door. Sellers is now walking through the door. Then we got Texas. Texas, this was my quarterback. Texas, he's one of the guys where he plays completely different against the computer than he do users. So Joe, if you watching this shit, nigga, I look at this, but I'll be like, nah, that ain't how you get down. Cause I know how you get down. It's ball control. You ain't throwing bombs like that. Maybe you will now, but I don't think so. That's not in your repertoire. That's not how you play. But against the computer, yeah, man. We all run it up. I understand you. We all run it up. Then we go to what's that? USC exclusively. Start number 3. You got something going on. You stopping him, but I was watching the game and he got some other guys too. That's pretty good. But this is his guy. What's that nigga name? Take me to church. Oh, the hell! You had to make that name up. You had to. There's no way this fool name was Take Me to Church. Get out of here. All right, so again, one guy running, and then his quarterback got 20 interceptions, but he's slanging that rock. And that's it, man. All right, man. So recap 6, preview of 7. Try to get my game in tonight with Clemson, with Ohio State. If it's lagging, we're not going to play it out. I want a full competitive fade, straight up, no excuses. I don't want to. Oh man, I was in the hotel, man, and it was lagging. That's the only reason why you beat me, because my shit was lagging. I couldn't even kick a field goal, and it was doing this and blah. Nah, I don't want to hear that. I want a straight up fade, bro. And since you did me dirty on not getting a head up fade, if the game messes up, motherfucker, we're gonna recreate. How about that? Until you get on some G shit like me, we're gonna recreate wherever it messed up at. Period. But yeah, that's that. Let me get in the lab, man, so I can Try to figure some more shit out. All right, man. Oh, and Joe, if you're looking, is so injuries off. What the? I think I did. So I did that for advancing over. Oh no, I did that to I just did that to because for whatever reason Miami he was ready, but his game didn't play. So I force winning. We take off injuries for force wins. All right. Center calculus off. All right, so this is what we were talking about. All right, we're at 5. It's on auto. Relax. Okay, that's what was at. Okay, relax. All right, we out.